What happens when a man who once conquered the world suddenly confesses that he has lost everything? What pushes a superstar to tears on live television? And what truth hides behind the emotional collapse of Can Yaman? A truth so shocking that the entire Turkish and Italian press can't stop talking about it. Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, dear viewers. Before we dive into today's unbelievable story, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because trust me, what you're about to hear will shake you to the core. The entertainment world in Turkey and Italy has erupted once again, and this time, the emotional storm surrounding the world-famous actor Can Yaman is stronger than ever. After months of chaotic relationships, explosive accusations, family drama, career-threatening scandals, and endless sleepless nights, Can has finally spoken, and what he said has turned the entire celebrity world upside down. During a special live TV broadcast, Can couldn't hold back his tears. His voice cracked, his hands trembled, his eyes searched for strength that simply wasn't there anymore. And then he said the words that made millions freeze in shock. "I have lost everything." Those 4 words hit the public like an earthquake. After the recent turmoil involving Sarah Bluma and Demet Demir, Can's emotional collapse has raised a terrifying question. What exactly did he lose? Why now? And how did things spiral so far out of control? Let's peel back the curtain, because behind the cameras, the red carpets, and the magazine covers, the truth is darker than anyone expected. For years, Can lived on a razor's edge, demanding filming schedules, international fame, non-stop travel, and the pressure of being one of the most talked-about men in 2 countries. In the middle of all that chaos, one name slowly began to consume every corner of his life. Sarah Bluma. What started as an unexpected, almost impossible connection soon erupted into a full-blown media hurricane. Jealousy, leaked photos, family interference, accusations, scandals, breakdowns, and piece by piece, Can's career began to crack. Sarah's ex-husband Stefano's outrageous claims, the leaked voice recordings, the shocking family arguments, the villa scandal, police reports, alleged escape attempts, all of it piled onto Can's shoulders. He tried to defend himself for months. He tried to defend Sarah for months. But eventually, even he reached a breaking point. This time, his words were sharper than ever. "For someone I believed I loved, I lost my family, my friends, my career, and my peace of mind. I have nothing left, not the effort I gave, not the patience I used to have." For many, this was the final confirmation. The relationship was truly, definitively over. But this story isn't only about Sarah, because in the shadows of all this chaos stood someone else. Someone who once defined an era with Can. Someone whose name alone could silence entire arenas. Demet Demir. Their legendary love story has been whispered about for years. Breakups, reunions, family conflicts, impossible emotions, and Sarah's role in destroying everything between them. Just a few weeks ago, after the InStyle Gala, rumors spread that Can and Demet might have talked again. Fans started dreaming of reconciliation. Even Can's own family apparently held on to that hope. But last night, all of that shattered. Can's dramatic confession hit Demet like a thunderbolt. Sources close to her revealed that Demet turned off her phone, refused to speak to anyone, and isolated herself after hearing Can's emotional breakdown. One insider shared, "Seeing Can like that broke Demet deeply, but she shows no sign of forgiving him." And when Can said, "I have lost everything," he wasn't exaggerating. Behind closed doors, the damage was far worse than the public ever knew. His parents, Can and Gubin Yaman, had been warning him for months, even years, about Sarah. They believed she was dangerous, unpredictable, and emotionally destructive. The growing tension eventually tore the family apart. Jan revealed on live TV, "The day I cut ties with my family, I betrayed myself." Brands withdrew their offers. Production companies backed away. Multi-million-dollar projects were canceled. His name had become synonymous with conflict, chaos, and scandal. And Jan knew it. Many projects were canceled because of the drama around my name. I regret that I couldn't save myself from this mess. For the first time, the world saw a man who wasn't the confident, unshakable star they thought they knew. The exhaustion on his face, the empty sadness in his eyes, the trembling in his voice, they told a story no camera needed to explain. "I don't recognize myself anymore," he whispered. And then silence filled the studio. But the most heartbreaking moment was still to come. Near the end of the broadcast, Jan could no longer hold his emotions. Tears streamed down his face as he confessed the truth that had been eating him alive. "The day I lost Demet, my world turned gray. I wasn't the man who deserved her. My involvement with Sarah ruined everything. I lost myself. I don't know if Demet will ever forgive me, but I can't forgive myself." Within minutes, social media exploded. Millions defended Jan's honesty. Others argued he was finally paying the price for years of hurting Demet. And in the middle of all this, Sarah remained completely silent. Sources claim she is currently in Italy, avoiding the press, shocked by Jan's emotional statements. Some claim she attempted to contact him again, but Jan refused to respond. A new chapter has begun. A painful one. A revealing one. A chapter where the world finally sees the cost of fame, love, betrayal, and regret. And with that, we've reached the end of our story today. If you enjoyed this emotional deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to magazine news and gossip, and leave your thoughts in the comments. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned. Because with Jan Yaman, the story is never really over.